Good morning, everyone. It is 9:12 and kids are at school. I'm scheduled to fill in at lunch as a lunch monitor. So it's scheduled in advance. One of the normal ladies, her daughter does competitive cheer, so sometimes she's got competition weekends. So she is off and I'm covering, but this morning I got an email to the volunteer list saying one of our usual monitors is out. Can anybody come in? And I email her. I'm like, what's going on? I've already signed up. Somebody else is out, so could end up being just me and one other person. I don't know. We'll see. But it's either me and one other person and me, or me and one other person and a volunteer. So anyway, it's gonna be warm, so I am wearing a little dress that I threw the shirt on over. Shirt is too short to do anything else with, but I need to do my weekly detangling. I have like a really awkward amount of time between when I last did my hair, which I only half did it, so some of these are pretty bad, and when I went to do it for our trip in 3 weeks. So we're trying to make it look less ratty, and yeah, gotta finish up before I have to go. Hello. I'm tired. Thank goodness my nose is almost back to normal. I would say just the tiniest little bit more. It's not been normal for early spring for us. It's not officially spring, but meteorological spring, I guess. They were loud and feisty. First grade was just had kids running up to me saying, he said he liked butts, repeatedly. Fourth grade, they were trying to trick all the lunch monitors, myself included, into saying some word. They're like, can you say, like, honestly, I don't know, it was like skipidity or skipidity, I don't know. But she's like, can you say blah, blah, blah? And I was like, what is that? I don't know what that means. And she repeated it. It's like, can you say it? And I said, no. And she's like, blah, blah, blah. Just say it. I'm like, no. Like, why won't you say it? Because I don't know what it means. And so she gave up, and a girl who was sitting by her ran up and was like, can you say blah, blah, blah? And I said, no. Why not? Because I don't know what it means. And then they tried the other lunch ladies. I think one of them just shook her head and walked away like, I know you're up to something. And the other one repeated the word, which satisfied them. And they ran off giggling. So I don't know what that word is, and I don't think it's in my brain enough to look it up. What's up, pigs? I just gave him his flea and tick medicine. Anyway, groceries were gonna beat me by 2 minutes, but I beat them because they were late. But just got those put away. I only ordered one thing of chips, chip kind of things. I ordered like goldfish, a flavor mix, 20 packs, and it's like pizza, Parmesan, and cheddar. And they wanted to replace it with one that was, all three of them were cheddar. Just one was rainbow, one was regular, and one was baby size. Like, I don't want 20 packs of the same flavor. So I canceled that one. And I need to get some chips somewhere, but not right now. I finished curling my hair. I actually have not brushed it since I curled it. I just literally walked out the door. So it's a little tangly. I knew it was gonna get tangly from walking around the cafeteria and like scrubbing the tables. So I just leave it alone. I'll spray some oil on it and give it a brushing soon, but I need to eat. I'm having a buffalo chick patty, soy patty with some basmati rice. And I'm gonna have a few of these. And I have yesterday's sparkling water drink. I am not good at carbonation, so I had a few sips and then I put it in the fridge so that it would defizz itself a little bit and I could handle it more. Alright, that's my update. I'm gonna get Sebastian in an hour. Less than an hour? Less than an hour. So I'm gonna eat and relax. And then we have to do homework and then he can go out and play. Hello everyone. Wish you could smell how nice it is in here. Sebastian's in the shower. I just took a bath, so I look the way I do. But I am working on sleeve number 2. Sleeve number 1 is under here because I wanted to make sure I did the same number of rows. Got one more row of traditional 3 double crochet clusters, this, and then I'm gonna have to move to my decreases, which I just made up. I switched to doing clusters of 2, and then I just did half double crochet, 1 for a cluster, 1 for a space, and then I just made up some weird stitch, which gave me these loops here, these bigger loops that let me switch to knitting. Anyway, I don't think I've ever mentioned, but one thing I put on my art room wish list is a mannequin thing. What do they call dress form, so that I could do stuff like this more easily. I could make myself summer tops. I could design things. I would put it right there where that basket is. Move that basket somewhere else. But they're expensive. I put the cheapest one on that doesn't change size, but it's still like $70 or something. Anyways, tomorrow's no school. It's a teacher work day, and I believe that is due to it being a primary election day and they use the schools for primaries. I did see some voting booths in storage in the hall when I was leaving my lunch shift. But I'm just tired. That lunch shift hit me hard around 4 p.m. I was like struggling to stay awake in that chair over there. Tomorrow I will need to make some squares with that awful fluffy yarn because Wednesday is common threads, and I said I would bring squares for that. And I have not been working on them these past 2 weeks because I don't like it. It's so awful and snaggy, and I wanted to work on this and actually make progress because using that other yarn failed so many times. That's gonna probably become a blanket to donate or something. Spent too much on yarn on that one, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I need to get him in a minute or two, so I'm just gonna say goodnight. I'll probably come back in here and work on this a little bit more before bed. Probably mostly go to bed on my normal time though, because I can't get too far off my schedule. And Dan has to work, so he's probably gonna still go to bed at his normal time. But I do get to sleep in. I don't need to wake up at 5:30. I can wake up when I wake up, which is lovely. Anyway, made it through today, so I'm gonna say goodnight. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your comments. You guys make me smile. Good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.